past Thursday night, I was driving home from Colorado, and we were going to spend a night in Salt Lake City before going on home. And it was late. We'd gotten a late start. We were on this dark road, and I was trying to navigate as I drove the semi trucks and the cars that were going a little bit more slowly, and the passing lanes and the unknown turns and curves in the road. And as I was driving, there was a driver who was right behind me the whole time, never wanted to pass, but just kind of stayed with me. And as we got into the city, we came up to a stoplight, and I was trying not to look over, because you have those weird relationships with drivers when you're driving together like that, especially at night. You don't know what they're thinking. And at least for me, I'm always imagining they're critiquing me in my driving. And so I'm trying not to look at this person next to me. And all of a sudden I hear a honk, and I look over, and she says, "Roll down your window." And so I roll down my window, and she says to me, "That was the best driving I have seen in years. The way you went around those turns and the way you moderated your speed was just incredible." And I was so shocked. My daughter and I couldn't stop laughing. And I don't know that I'm all that great of a driver, but apparently I was on my game on Thursday night. And as I thought about that, I thought, wow, doesn't this season of our life and of our world feel like that road right now? We're driving, we've got unknown roads ahead of us. We feel like there's rocks on either side of us. There's big trucks and obstacles to get around. We're trying to figure out what is the right speed to be going. All of those things are so difficult, and we need good guides. We need reliable taillights to follow in front of us to get us through. And that is what my hope is, that Valley Presbyterian Church will be for you in this season, and especially as we enter this fall. That you will find in our worship together, in the classes that are being offered, in the ways to serve, you will find some of those trusted taillights to follow. And on those days where you feel like you're in the dark, you'll know that we're here for you, or you'll be able to reflect on some scripture we're looking at together, or a song will come to mind that we've sung, and it will get you through that next turn or curve in the road. Earlier this summer, you may have remembered that I was talking about the dahlias that I was growing in my garden. And so I brought some of them today to show you these beautiful flowers that have grown over this very difficult summer. And I think that's true for all of us, that while times are difficult and while we're facing things that we have never faced before, and that there are some very hard moments, that we are still growing. And we're still growing together. And I hope that together we'll lean into that. More than ever, we need each other. More than ever, we need to learn the practices of our faith, because they do give us a guide to follow. So don't stop believing, and join us this fall.
Don't stop believing.